I want to give you a storytelling structure that you can remember from this point forward that you can use both in real life and on social media to be more captivating, more entertaining, to hold people's attention while you tell stories. Okay, so you are not a very good storyteller. Sorry, I'm just telling you. But that's okay because I am going to help you get much better. Sorry for offending. I'm Justin Schumann. Human is in my last name. And I want to start by saying that storytelling to me is an amplified extension of being yourself. So let's just use that as like our common definition, right? I have used storytelling professionally. I've been an actor on Broadway. I've built my TikTok to 695,000. I've built my Instagram with storytelling videos to 90,000. I work with private clients. So if you want to work with me on your content or your social media, your personal branding or storytelling, apply it at the link in the bio. Anyway, you're not a very good storyteller, and it's because, well, you're afraid to be seen, and we can work on that at another point. And the fact that when you go to be yourself in this activated way, it feels like you are performing and it feels so over the top. And that's also another problem over there. It's kind of because your personality muscle is just atrophied because you've been hiding inside of your own life for so long. But we're not going to talk about either of those things right now. I can make more videos on those if you want me to. Hit follow and ask me in the comments. Go with me, because I shared this with a private client today, and it was the first time I'd ever explained it in this particular way, but he found it really helpful. So as you're telling stories and you're already like, what the fuck am I telling? We're not going to talk about like the what topic you're talking about, because you have your own stories. You've lived your own life. I don't know your life. I don't know you yet. But inside of these stories, there are words and there are details and there are events, right? And it can often feel like, if you don't have this internalized sense of storytelling structure, like, the fuck do I say, in what order, and how does it go? So here is a tip for you, and here's an image. There are macro and there are micro aspects to storytelling. I could give you a macro piece of information about me. I could say, for instance, I am neurodivergent, ADHD, depression, anxiety. Now, that sounds like a specific detail about me, right? But really sort of just gives you insight into the long-term idea of who I am as a being, a character, a person. Now, if I went micro and told you that in 2021, I got on meds for depression for the very first time, Wellbutrin, still on it, go Wellbutrin gang. And it was a huge turning point for me in my mental health journey in terms of, I was the first kind of med I'd ever been on, and like, I fucking loved it. And it was a huge turning point for me in terms of like my happiness levels. Now, those two details in this story are involved, right? Like, Justin is neurodivergent is the macro. In 2021, I started on Wellbutrin, which